though,
I'm sorry.
then
This is hypothetical.
if we are
Nihilism.
hypothetically, and I'm not saying anyone left us here, I'm saying that if life is just simply we're going to use up the
Pointless.
resources, things aren't going to work out, it's just going to be bad.
Science.
You know, humans are going to happen, and then oil's going to
Depressing
disappear, and then
science.
trees will disappear. Oh well. But
Sounds like
think about it as historically. Rome fell. Other civilizations fell. Not saying that we're going to fall, but saying that, you know, not every single civilization we look back on exactly is still around today. We're not saying, hey, look at the old Native Americans, and then we look across the street and there's the Native American headquarters. What I'm saying is, we're very content with ourselves. We're not going to disappear. Americans are going to stay around. Europe's going to be Europe. This is going to be that. How long can we be content with ourselves? And not saying that we're going to rot, but saying that things are going to change. Does anybody here think that, not that we're going to fall, not that 2012 is going to have apocalypse, but that we just can't stay the way we're going to be? America's not going to exist forever. America's not always going to be the only America. Like, you know, Rome wasn't just always Rome all the time. People still exist after Rome. We still, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, everything has a beginning and an end, so eventually something's going to happen or something's going to just degrade into nothingness and America won't be America or something.
Well, going with the Rome idea, I just want to say, it's the idea was after Rome fell, there was kind of a dark ages. So if we always follow that pattern of Rome in history, could you say that maybe there's this never-ending cycle of constant, like, disaster rebuilding? But also, I want to just get back to religion for just a second, because I have this huge, like, speech brewing in me, and now I'm going to, like, cut it down. But I think that one reason people really always wanted religion is that the average person needs something to believe in. They need to believe that there's something else because life's so shitty. And then...
Well, there are evidence of the Bible and everything. There's been...
Wait. Excuse me, Father. I just want to... I'm sorry, but I can...
No, we're letting other voices happen. That's what we're doing.
So, what I was saying was that maybe, and then people at top wanted to come up with something to control the people at bottom. And now I am very religious though. I'm just trying to play devil's advocate here. But I have my own church. I belong to the Church of the Flying Spaghetti Monster. And I just want to say that to defend religion, it is possible because we don't know. How can we know? But we can always take a guess. And that was always the basis staple of Flying Spaghetti Monster-ism.
We can always take a guess and know.
Well, also...
We can try and we can base people's lives off of it.
Yeah.
Can we really?
I just want to say one thing. Just one really quick thing. It's not really about
It's
religion.
like, you have 3 seconds.
All right, wait, hey. What about what's with the apocalypse thing? Like, why is everyone basically torturing themselves, saying the apocalypse is 2012, we're all going to die, everything's going to end, the world's going to set them on fire?
Okay, well,
Why are we...
moving
moving
the
on.
apocalypse subject.
Yes.
Do you guys think, in any way, that we should just let things unfold, not try to stick to ourselves, and have ourselves exist forever? Yep.
The same thing happened. Well, has anyone ever read the book, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
Yes.
Yes.
Like,
There's literally
it's like a big calculator, like Earth's supposed to be a calculator that's supposed to calculate the ultimate question. So like they had to wait like a billion years or something, and then it blew up 5 minutes before completion. So like, I mean, I believe that like if they just let it like unfold like 5 minutes, like see what the ultimate question would have been and what let it happen. Like if we just let it happen instead of like trying to stop it. And, like if it's something bad, then try to stop it. But you know, if it's just something
off the ring of rock.
something there, you don't really necessarily have to stop it. So,
How does that connect to the apocalypse?
I was talking about I didn't think it was unfold, but the apocalypse. You know how they just blew up the world. I mean, that it's highly unlikely, but it could still happen. So, I mean, with today's society, with violence everywhere, and you know, with murders going on the rise and stuff, with money problems, stress, like, there's just so much out there that, you know, you never know, like, apocalypse could be like tomorrow or something.
What's with the apocalypse thing is that everyone's now being acting so weird about this.
That doesn't. Is
no.
Is it an in answer to the question?
I'm just saying this. This is about the apocalypse. The thing about this generation's apocalypse 2012 is that the Mayan civilization had this time chart of when things will happen and stuff. And they said the world was going to end December 12th and 2012, which I'm surprised that many people are believing this, because I'm saying, like, why would you believe a race that sacrificed people's hearts to a sun god?
Wait, hold on. Why would you believe a race that evaporated? Why would you believe a race that took all the oil out of the earth? Wait.
God that everyone has different belief systems.
Yeah. Anyway.
Believe in Aztec sun god.
What is that?
You're also making
Right. The question was, for all the new people, the question was, assuming that there is going to be an apocalypse, what should we do? Should we just anarchy and go do whatever?
Yeah.
Or,
I have a question. It's gonna happen no matter what.
but does that mean that we should
Well, we're
just
gonna try and
go
let the whole
looting and
rest of them
pillaging
talk
and
now.
etc.?
No, we should just keep on going with
That's scary.
keep on keeping on.
All right. So that's a valid opinion.
And it is scary stuff, yeah.
I mean, sometimes I just feel like
They're like, oh crap, they want to get us involved.
That's seriously just, oh wow.
Yeah, look.
you had to be immortalized rather than putting your life on the line in such a way, I would just write a really good book or song or something. But
Well, not everybody has the ability to just sit down and be like, you know what? I'm going to do something.
well, that's where punk rock comes into the equation. No, I'm kidding. But I think that in a way it depends on how you live your life is really defines whether it was worth it or not. Is pretty much the question, right? Am I getting this? Like, is it worth being? I guess it's some kind
It's a
of
question of values.
You know what? I would probably say that it was worth it if your own life is at risk, because I've never placed a whole lot of value on like self-preservation, just because why take life so serious?
What if
Nobody
no
makes
one
it out
ever-
alive.
What if no one ever saw your book
I
that you
believe is a
wrote?
quote.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Jackson, what if you wrote a book and no one ever saw it, but you knew it was great, and maybe only one person saw it, but they never told anybody, but you knew it was great, to you it was great, but it never existed. Your fame wasn't immortalized, but yeah, it was, because you wrote a book about it. Is that good enough for you? Would that complete your existence?
I'd say so. I'd say that I mean, a lot of times you just have to, if you wanted to make yourself feel good before dying, you'd say, I'm gonna be like Ben